tour Common, Electric Circus tour. I brought Kanye West on the tour with me. And we used to go before the show, all right, you're going to do Champions, then you're going to do your verse of the Jay-Z album, then you're going to do like, you know, then we're going to go back and forth on 2 words. He'd be like, all right, no problem. But then the show would start, and he would stop the instant replay and be like, now I want to do a new verse. And I'd be like, you can't do a new verse, it's my show. You can't. And his verse would be mad materialistic and misogynistic. You know what I'm saying? Like how his verses be sometimes, right? And my audience who didn't know the legacy of Kanye West and all was like, Carly, why you had this person up here rapping like this? Because they didn't really get it. And Kanye would do stuff like that. We would argue about it. Then he would come and apologize the next day, or he would we would leave at the tour bus would leave at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and we could not wake Kanye up, banging on his door, could not get him up, and it's like, okay, it's the Quali show, it ain't the Kanye show, we gotta go. And Kanye would get on a plane and fly and meet us. Or like when there was a rumor that he had got beat up in Chicago, right? So his whole thing was like, all right, when I come out tonight, and just to keep in mind, I'm opening for Common. So I'm still trying to get people to pay attention to me, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, when I come out tonight, I'm gonna come out in a wheelchair with a neck brace. GLC gonna roll me out in a wheelchair, right?
Fucking like murder was the case before.
Right. He said, GLC gonna roll me out in a wheelchair, and then I'm gonna do Takeover, right? I'm gonna rap over Takeover, but when I get to the hook, I'm gonna jump up and I'm gonna take the neck brace off, and they gonna see that I'm not, and I was like, nah, we ain't doing that, right? And he was like, wow, it'd be so dope. And I'm like, nah, we can't do this. But I was like, look, this is my show. I don't have theatrics and stage props in my show. So for you to come and do that, you can do that on the Kanye West show, right? And you know, so he called my DJ and told my DJ Chaps to plan. So Chaps said, yo, Kanye gonna come out in a wheelchair? I said, no, we're not doing that, man. And then he showed up in the wheelchair. Yeah, his House of Blues in Chicago. He shows up with the neck brace in the wheelchair. And so I decided that what I was going to do was just going to skip the song, right? Yes, the song, right? So I'm performing, and Takeover is supposed to come on, and I see him, it's like GLC's wheeling him, right? When he's about to get up, and I go into the next song, and he's just like... So he takes the neck brace off and comes on stage anyway, and just does the song. And he, you know, and after, I remember being really mad after the show, like, we have to have a meeting, a band meeting. Like, Kanye, you cannot be doing that, you know. But I say that to say that Kanye West is one of the greatest artists we have, man. And it's like, you know, his timing was wrong, and what he did was foul, and Taylor Swift didn't deserve that. But it's moments like these when you are supposed to hold him down. It's moments like these when you're not supposed to abandon him, because Kanye has done something positive and beautiful for everybody in this room, you know. And it's like, it's these times when we don't excuse this behavior, and we look at it and be like, yo, you got to represent better for us. But at the same time, man, we have to say it out of love. We can't get caught up in what the media, their opinion of Kanye West, because they don't have those experiences with him.